Crashing with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends. My name is Kyle Hobbs, your host. This week I'm joined by Jackson Brayman.
Right.
Quinn Hobbs.
Hello.
And Connor Hobbs.
Yippee!
Hey.
Connor, just for fun, can I get a Yoshi from you?
Damn,
Oh,
dude.
man.
off
You put him on the spot like that, dude.
I gotta get a good
He's
Yoshi.
got a great Yoshi, but he doesn't have to just trick it out.
Hey man,
pimp it
it's
out
just
to people.
We got the green light going. It's just a perfect time for it.
You know, it's Super Mario.
It's like, Yoshi!
Yeah.
Love it.
Fantastic. It's spot on.
Speaking of Yoshi, that new Mario movie came out. Trailer.
It came out. What?
Yeah, the Mario trailer came out. The first peek at it.
Yeah, the first peek. What did you guys think of it?
I do. So far, I don't like the voicing that Chris Pratt is doing.
Right.
It just sounds like Chris Pratt that every once in a while he just goes like, wee. He's like he just trails out on the wee stuff. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
He sounds like he's from New York.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're going to do it. It's almost like it's his first time at the Mushroom Kingdom, you know?
They should have just got Joey Diaz to voice him
Oh,
instead.
man, that would have been wild.
That would have been way better.
Oh, man, that would have been almost a shade of Bob Hoskins, you know?
I really liked Jack Black's Bowser so far. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed
So
it.
that aspect of the film I'm really excited for. But yeah, the Mario stuff, not too excited about that. Not enough booty on that Mario either. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, a lot of people are upset. Not enough booty.
Yeah, that's true. You play the video games. He's got a dumpster on him.
You got a dump truck. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're jumping all day like that, you're gonna develop an ass, you know.
What's going on with this
all
3D
muscle.
animation vibe? And they're just like, okay, we're gonna take the asses out of characters now.
Right.
I feel like it all started with Lola Bunny when they did the new Space Jam. It's like, man, you're just taking everything that like made me attracted to Lola Bunny as a kid. You know, don't try to sit there across from me and judge me, Connor and Quinn. I mean, Quinn maybe, but
You're an artist,
Well, no, 'cause
Jackson.
my head's going to. Oh, so you found Mario's dump truck attractive?
I found a lot of cartoon characters attractive when I was younger. I didn't find Mario attractive, but at the same time, I'm just like, yo,
Just bring the ass back.
stop desexifying like the characters
looks-
that I loved as kids.
Yeah, Quinn, you just gotta look at the picture really quick. It looks like he's got his butt cheeks clenched like together really hard. Like
In the
he's-
poster.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
look at the poster.
Yeah, I was gonna watch the trailer and I just forgot. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Like, they pretty much made him suffer that disease that almost every dad has out there, that no rumpatol disease.
The
Oh my
Hank Hill.
gosh.
The Hank Hill, yeah.
he has
Hill.
no butt.
Yep.
But it's still clenched.
It is very clenched.
That guy's holding in a fart.
What would be great is if we started another online bullying campaign, like how they changed Sonic. Mm-hmm. We should change it to be like, give him an ass.
Yeah. And
Give him a booty.
recast Mario to someone that sounds a little bit more like Mario.
I don't want to be a dick to Chris Pratt. I just want to tell Chris Pratt, hey, I sounded like this, or something like that, you know? That sounds Italian, but you know what? I always thought Mario was Italian. Mm-hmm. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't he
Yeah.
Italian?
We'll have to wait for the movie,
Italian-American.
like Kyle said. It looked like if you look at the trailer, like it's very clear that he comes out of a warp pipe from like the angle that he comes out. If you like, it draws the scene back, and you can see a warp pipe there.
Yeah.
So like Kyle was saying, maybe he comes from New York or something, and it's not necessarily an Italian Mario.
Okay.
Could just be like a different origin, you know?
All right. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I was a real plumber in real life, and then all of a sudden I fell into this video game universe.
Or just a different world. It's not necessarily a video game universe at that point, you know? It's just a different.
Yeah, it's a different world at that point. But
Yeah, it's just the Mushroom Kingdom. You know, working on a pipe, and then you fall through it, and then boom, you're there, you know? It's probably just all it's going to be, right?
yeah, I've seen crazier stuff happen.
Right. Probably some comedy thing of him slipping and falling in there, and then passing by a bunch of stuff or something.
Jackson, name something crazier you've seen than that.
You ever see Page Master?
Yeah,
It's really
Well,
cool.
there you go.
Yeah, it's very cool.
that is true.
Yeah, that came from reading books. That's why I don't like reading. I saw all that crazy shit that kid went through. I was like, fudge that. I ain't trying to take on no dragon at the end of this, so
Yeah.
I don't read.
Okay.
I recognize the stop sign by the shape of it. Oh, it's red and it's that shape. That's okay.
All right. Well, let's get started with how your guys' week was. Connor, what about you, man?
It was a good week. Pretty productive. Didn't really do a whole lot. Watched Jexy. Have you guys ever heard of Jexy?
No, I have not.
Okay, it's a comedy that came out in 2019 with Adam Devine from Workaholics.
Okay, this movie sounds familiar now.
Okay, and so the whole plot of the story is like, dude is like really addicted to his phone and stuff. He's going out one day and like he meets this girl. His phone gets hit, blows up. He has to go get a new phone. He gets it, and it's got like an AI, but like it's like kind of defaulty or whatever, and more or less starts taking over his life and makes him do a lot of crazy stuff. There's a lot of verbal abuse from the phone, which was like the funniest part of the whole movie, in my opinion.
All right, this is starting to come back to me. I have not watched it, but I remember seeing the trailer for it.
Okay.
Was it funny?
I thought it was really funny. I liked it.
All right, I'm going to check that out then.
It's on Netflix right now, so if you're feeling like watching a comedy, you know, I'd say definitely check it out. You know, I mean, in my opinion, I give it a 7 as far as comedies go.
But is it worth a watch?
Yeah, I would say it's worth a watch. Yeah, anything 7 and above for sure. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It just depends on what are your thoughts on Adam Devine? Are you okay with him?
I like some Adam Devine, yeah.
'Cause, yeah, like, I don't know. There was a few when he first started doing movies that I was just like, wasn't really feeling it. But like he did get better, in my opinion, in these movies.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I like him a lot.
Jexy was good.
I feel like he's like the second coming of Jack Black.
I thought you were about to say
Oh my
Christ.
God. You're not allowed to say the second coming, Jackson. You're not allowed to say that.
Second, I'm not allowed to say that. Okay, like what are they, I've heard them fucking say that on Sports Center. And stuff
Okay,
like that,
I believe you. I believe
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're gonna say of Christ, I feel like that's cool. Yeah?
Very cool.
Like this is the second coming of Michael Jordan right here, man.
Yeah.
Don't say that either, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Those are the two. You don't say those two,
I
man.
know. I'm just saying. That's what people throw out there. That's what people throw out there.
Let's also
Alright.
put Kobe in that conversation. Can we
Yeah,
also
you
do
don't
that?
say, don't
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
Kobe like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Kobe belongs in the same sentence.
Okay. As God, Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Those three.
Clear.
Holy
We're clear on
Trinity.
that.
Holy Trinity.
A real pantheon.
We're
good.
gonna have to throw Bob Ross and Steve Irwin in there too. So I mean, if we're just gonna talk about like godlike people that are like, I don't know. If I'm just thinking of like people that are sitting next to God, like, you know, as like their right hand man.
Big
I
chillin'.
always
Mr.
think of like
Rogers?
Steve Irwin, Bob Ross. Like,
Well, it's going to be a holy quartet, holy quintet. What are we looking at here?
I don't know.
So we got Jesus, LeBron, or no, LeBron's not on there.
You just said it. You just said it. He's up there now.
And a quartet, like they're a band now. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do over
All right.
3?
Jesus is for sure saxophone.
Okay, Jesus, we got that on there for sure.
Who's slapping the bass?
Oh,
Slapping
man.
the bass.
MJ. No, is MJ playing the drums? What is MJ doing?
You know what? MJ plays drums.
Okay. Who's the singer?
Yo, mama.
Bob Ross.
Okay,
He's
I
got
can
that
see
smooth
Bob Ross
voice.
doing it, yeah. Then we got Kobe playing guitar.
No, he's on jazz piano.
Okay.
Yeah, we're filling this thing up, bro. There's a quartet though, so it's what 4?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the
Quintet
thing.
would be 5.
You know what? Let's just fill out the symphony right now. Okay. Who?
Mr. Rogers. He's up there.
Mr. Rogers.
Why is Mr. Rogers
Mr.
up there?
Rogers is the dude that hangs off to the side, and he has like those chimes to go.
Yeah.
You know, he's playing those, and he's got maybe a triangle, and he's loving every second of it.
Yeah,
Too.
a lot of excitement.
You just happen to be there, you know, really.
Huh. But yeah, my week's been pretty good.
Who will be playing guitar though? Let's go say Jimi Hendrix.
Sounds good.
People say he's the god of guitar or whatever, so let's just say Jimi Hendrix.
Well, I mean, him and Prince are just back to back playing
Oh, yeah.
guitar.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
That'll work. There's the band.
But yeah,
There's
been
probably a lot of people really
watching
mad
Rings
at
of
us that
Power.
we made the band majority black. You know, we put Kobe, MJ. Who else did we mention?
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus and yeah. Never mind.
The rest of your week, Connor?
I thought I had a joke going.
it's all good, man.
Did you play any games or anything this week?
Nah, it's all good, man.
Okay.
He's done.
And Quinn, how's your week, man?
It was boring. Didn't do much. I'm happy it's Friday.
How's teaching been going?
Good.
You still
Yeah.
liking it?
Yeah. Okay. I do have a funny story. It's not that funny, but yesterday I locked my door and have a futon in my classroom. I was like, I'm just going to take a nice 30-minute break. And I was laying down on the futon. I locked my door so nobody could come in. And I think somebody tried to get in my room and I didn't get the door. So I hear somebody trying to get into my room. And so I stood up real quick, and it's the principal. And I'm just over there on my phone, the futon, the lights out. And I was like, oh crap, shit. I'm like, oh no. But it was okay. I was like, I'm not doing that again.
It all turned out all right.
So what happened?
I had a blanket on me. I was like almost asleep, honestly.
So what'd the principal say?
She's just like, oh, you're here. But I think I can get away with it because technically the school doesn't pay me. So, you know,
Who pays you? The government?
the state of Kansas. But you know what? Honestly, I hadn't taken a break all day, and it was 2:00, so I needed it. Those
Did you have a
kids can
class
be
after
annoying.
2?
I had a class before then, and I needed to de-stress. But yeah. Anyway, that was the most exciting part of my week.
Nice.
So anyway,
Nice.
Kyle, how was your week?
My week was good. The biggest part so far, so it started off with Rage Against the Machine canceling their freaking tour.
Yeah, I saw that news.
It sucks. Zach De La Roca, I guess tore his Achilles, or it's hanging on by a thread, is what he said on this post.
How did he do that? Like fall off the stage or something?
He did something on stage. I don't know what he did. I think he might have fallen off, but I don't know. I think it was on the third night of the tour. Something like that. Third or fourth night. But I've had those tickets for seemed like 2.5, 3 years. It's been so long, dude.
That sucks.
I've had them since before the pandemic started. And it just sucks that they canceled. And they're not even doing a, hey, we'll be back kind of thing. It's like, hey, no, here's your refund. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they probably they pushed it off for so long that you know what, just go ahead and give them their money back, and whenever we start this up again, everyone can buy their tickets then.
Right. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say just hopefully they give you an email or something like, hey, you were someone that bought tickets
And never gave your tickets. Yeah.
Here's a 24-hour heads up link that's like, hey, here's 24 hours ahead of time that you can purchase the tickets before everybody else.
Right. Because I'm going to see them. I'm not going to miss out. I'm going to see them. I've been wanting to see them for the last, 10 years. I haven't been the biggest Rage Against the Machine fan until recently, over the last 10 years, probably. But it's a real bummer. Another real bummer is my good friend. I love this dude, William Ryan Jordan. He's been on the podcast, 4 or 5 times. His grandpa died, and his grandpa was pretty much his dad. So I want to give a big shout out to their family and rest in peace to their
Yeah, thoughts and prayers out to William, Ryan, Jordan.
Yeah. I went to his visitation yesterday, which was that would be Thursday. It was super sad, man. I asked William, I asked him, "Hey, is your real dad here?" And he's like, "Dude, my real dad is here. He's laying down over there." I was like, "Oh, dude, that broke my heart hearing that." Because Ryan's real dad is not the best person, so his grandpa really has been his dad his whole life, and just my heart goes out to him. I really feel some pain for him. Love you, Ryan. I also got my Steam Deck. I got my Steam Deck yesterday, and I really liking it a lot. I'm not totally in love yet, but it's getting there. Putting a lot of emulators and ROMs on there and stuff. Just playing some games that I own and stuff, and it's been fun. It's like a Switch, but way better. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Now your thoughts, Jack.
Well, my week's kind of been all right. Mainly just been waiting for Kyle to get his Steam Deck in so I can smash it in front of him on the podcast. I haven't really done that much this week. I've got like a couple games downloaded that I have yet to play. I've downloaded Walking Dead Season 1 and what was that other game that I downloaded? Overwatch 2. That's it. Got that downloaded, but I haven't played a bit of that yet. But yeah, it's just been a pretty boring week for me. Nothing really going on.
I was at work, and I was just thinking about weird experiences that I've had at work. I had a question for you guys. Do you guys have any weird experiences that you can think of?
Like, give us an example of weird, you know?
Weird / funny. So, me and Connor, we've worked at the same place for the last 6 years. And about 3 years ago, probably, maybe 2.5 years ago, there was a rumor going around that, because every day, me and my brother, we go to lunch together. And we usually just watch Colbert Report, or we watch cartoons or whatever is on TV, or watch some sports thing. And one day I was in such a bad mood. I was super pissed off. And right as I was about to leave work, I was going to leave work early, someone came up to me and said, "Hey, the rumor is through the factory is that you and your brother Connor are secretly gay."
So stupid, man.
Like your husbands, and you're just pretend like your brothers?
No, we're just secretly gay together.
No, the lady that started it didn't even know that we were brothers.
Oh my gosh, that's
So, I mean, it's not super weird, but it's pretty weird.
It was funny.
It's funny. But yeah, just my brother lover.
That's your new nickname, is Brother Lover.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking that nickname. It's funny.
Brother
Like,
69.
don't get me wrong. The situation is funny, but I don't like to talk about it. It's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, it's funny. It happened, but
You wouldn't make out with your
No.
brother?
no, I would not do that.
Gross you out?
Of course it grosses me out. What?
I just think it's funny, dude. I think it's
funny.
hilarious, man.
It's just like,
I think you just need to face your fear.
Right here.
I think you're the one
Right
that's
here
scared,
now.
Jackson. Let me tell you.
I'll make out with both of you.
Oh,
I'll do it for the laughs.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Lols.
Any others? Do you guys have any workplace situations that you thought were weird or anything like that?
I mean, I have one weird thing. It was my first job. I was cashier at a local supermarket in our hometown.
Okay.
And, you know, we grew up in an area that's heavy in certain drugs. And so I was working there. At nighttime is when all the crazy people came by. And I remember I was only
Freaks
like,
come out at night.
they do. And it was like what, 10 o'clock at night. And I was like 17 or 18. And somebody comes through my line to buy like a 12-pack of beer. And then 10 minutes later, 2 cops come by and are like, did this man meeting this description come through your line? And I'm like, yeah, he did. It freaked me out. I don't know. It's the only crazy story I have.
They didn't say like what they were looking for him for.
No, I was 18. I just was scared that 2 cops were talking to me.
Like, they didn't say anything like this man's going around skinning 18-year-old blonde women. He's got 14 coats in his. We're calling them coats.
14 coats.
You almost became a coat.
Yeah. That's the only weird story.
Yeah, I've got a few. At my current job, there was this one time COVID had just started. It was like maybe 2 or so weeks into us wearing masks at our work. And I was at the water fountain, had my mask off. I was drinking and I feel this nudge behind me. And it's this older lady who's quite smaller than me. She's just nudging me out of the way. She doesn't say anything to me. But yeah, like COVID had just started. It's like, why are you like the first thing I thought was like, why are you touching me? Like, why could you not just say, hey, move over or something, but I didn't say anything to her. I just moved over. I'm just like, she's the freak. I'm not gonna make this worse and make it sound like I'm the freak here. Like she's already the freak. So, yeah, that was just kind of a weird thing. This next thing is like actually not weird. It's kind of gross. So I was working at the Twin Oaks custom cabinets factory. I was like 17 at the time, something like that. Yeah, just I got hired for one job, ended up not being able to do that job because of the way that things had worked. I had to like learn other jobs. So I learned to like stain, I learned to sand. They wouldn't let me build. That was the only thing I couldn't do, just because of I had to be 18 to do that. But I did hardware, everything. So I worked in every department, and like there was like some leads or whatever. So this one lead, Larry, he just like is the ultimate creeper, dude. Unfortunately,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
With a name like Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Yeah. So unfortunately for yours truly, yeah, some weird stuff happened. So like I'll just go through all the situations. I don't know which one happened first, but I'll just go through it. So like one time I was like sanding something or doing something. He walks by me. He drags his hand all the way across my chest. I was like, that was weird. Like, whatever, whatever. Weirder shit has happened to me at my high school with my friends and stuff, so I'll just let this one slide. Whatever.
He's not wrong.
So yeah, that was just one situation. Another time, I was like sanding on the line, which is like the builders would build a cabinet, they would set it on the line, it would roll down, and then as it was rolling, there would be certain parts that you would sand before it would get stained and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was like how they would do the big cabinets, not the doors, but just the frames of the big cabinets. So I'm over here, I've got a big cabinet I'm working on. I got a grip in one hand, I got my power sander in the other. I'm sanding away, I'm sanding. Larry's next to me, he's also doing the exact same job sanding. So I have to get down like my booty's out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sanding, I'm really getting it. Fast forward to lunchtime, okay? So I'm eating lunch with my dad, and my dad's like, Larry was checking you out, right? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, Larry was staring at your ass the whole time you were standing in that cabinet. I'm like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck?
He was licking his lips.
Yeah, he was chomping at the bit or champing at the bit. Yeah, he was wanting him some skinny ass white boy. And there'd be like several situations where he'd just be like, oh man, you should come drink some beer with me at my house. I won't tell your dad, man. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. We'll do that sometime. Yeah, one of these days.
That's what Jeffrey Dahmer would do.
I was like, yeah, some other time, man. Yeah. And he's like, oh man, you got your ear pierced. I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I got this diamond ring, man, or this diamond earring. He kept talking about it. And he brings it to work, and yeah, I was just like, okay. I just accepted it as like, okay, I'll take this. It's like a diamond earring, I guess. But it's like, yeah, just didn't ever wear it. Kind of felt weird about even accepting it, But yeah, just like all these things that happened. Yeah, all these things that
He wanted to
happened.
be your sugar daddy.
And he kind of was. You took the diamond earring.
I shouldn't have taken it. Yeah.
You
But
almost became a coat.
but yeah, I ended up reporting him to the company, and I realize now, looking back on it, I shouldn't have went to my direct supervisor. I should have went to HR. Is what I should have done. Because like I went to my lead or whatever. I forgot the dude's name. Total idiot. But yeah, I told him everything that was happening. He just kind of laughed it off, like it was no big deal. Like it was like nothing,
It's like, you do have a banging ass.
Yeah, it was like, dude, I've been power sanding too, and I know what that thing looks like.
It's like, you fondle your balls too. He suck you off in the bathroom. Play with your nips.
Yeah. I didn't end up pursuing any further action because I ended up getting laid off not too long after that because of the housing market crash. I didn't have to deal with the dude anymore. But yeah, he's actually a pedophile. He had a prior pedophile conviction going into that job, which apparently my lead had known about. And after I had quit, like several years later, he ended up like getting another pedophile thing, going to jail or something like that. So it was just like, yeah, this dude's a fucking freak, man.
Dude, before I knew about any of this stuff, I worked there before you.
Yeah.
And me and this Larry guy were friends.
And you drank with them, right? Every weekend at his house?
No.
Pass out on his couch.
There was one time where, for whatever reason, Dad wasn't working, so I had to get a ride home from this guy, Larry.
Yeah.
Larry kind of lived by us.
Right.
And I was gonna buy a Honda Civic from him. That's why actually I think I was with him in that car, because I was like test driving it or something. And we go to his house, dude, and it was the weirdest situation. It was almost like he didn't want me to leave. And he was just like super persistent in me staying there. And I was just like repeatedly telling him, hey, I just want to see the car. I just want to drive the car. I just want to see the car. And I ended up texting Dad like halfway through me being there. And Dad ended up showing up, thank God, and picking me up, and we got out of there. I was only like probably 17. But yeah, super rapey vibes, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So creepy, man.
Who knows
Super rapey
what he
vibes.
would have tried to end up doing?
Yeah. Super rapey vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God cell
Scary.
phones were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even at 17, I had a shitty phone, but thank God. Super rapey vibes.
Yeah.
Not along the same path, but when I first started at my current job, there was this old man that used to work there. I'm not going to say his name, but every day I'd be in there taking a pee or whatever, and I would notice almost as the door was shutting, his pants were hitting the ground. And this guy was probably like in his 60s. And it happened all the time. And I remember like every time he would walk in, I would just kind of look towards the sink. You know, to like, I don't want to make eye contact with this guy. It's very strange. He ended up getting laid off.
You know, some weird bathroom habits. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of weird people. A lot of people who don't clean off the seat before they sit. What are you doing? You know?
Yeah, that's gross.
When I noticed that happen, I'm like, God, dude,
You just sat in that piss. Like,
you just sat in maybe feces.
yeah,
Like,
gross.
Oh, you guys clean off the toilet before you go?
I always clean the
Oh.
toilet off before I sit down.
I clean the toilet off and I lay down toilet paper as a buffer.
You never know,
I don't
man.
go that far. I do wipe down the toilet though. I'd grab like toilet
don't.
paper and well, at least when I'm at work, you know, I grab toilet paper. Sink is right there, so I like wipe that down real quick, just real quick. Give it a nice little wiper.
I'll do a visual, and if there's water droplets around the toilet, I'll just hover. But
Quinn,
if there's no water droplets, I'll sit.
what if the person had a really sweaty butt cheeks?
It's dry.
Ugh.
But now you have salty.
You're right. I just never thought about
You've
it.
got salty ass. What's your
You
deal?
got dried salt on your butt
Never thought about it.
from their sweat. That's what always goes through my
And
brain.
you know what?
Do I want to
I don't
get their
care.
sweat in my pores and then get someone else's pore sweat?
I don't know. I'm doing this 28 years, and my butt's been fine. So.
It's true.
Here's the thing. I'm usually a shit to shower person.
We know this.
Oh,
Well documented.
Yeah.
So is she.
Why would you do that? Why would you shit in the
Even
shower?
at work,
No,
he
not
uses-
Oh, God, Quinn.
It's poop and they just go directly
Oh,
from
shit in the
toilet
shower.
to the shower.
Oh, jeez. Did I tell you one time? I was friends with the janitor my freshman year in college at my dorm, and I was in the bathroom early one morning, and she was crying. It was like 5 a.m., and I'm like, why are you crying? And she goes, somebody pooped in the shower, and they just left it in there, and she had to clean it up. That's what I imagined when you said shit in the shower. I'm like, Jackson, that's the most disgusting thing ever.
I want to. No, I'm not an animal.
I'm a shit in the shower kind of person.
No.
I was like, how could you? You're a monster.
I've had to poop in some pretty awful places in emergencies before, but never had to poop in the shower.
But have you wanted to?
Have I wanted to? No, I've never wanted to.
Gosh. The only other weird experience I've had is whenever I got stabbed in the butt with that X-Acto knife.
Are you serious?
But I've told that story on the podcast before.
Yeah. There was one time at my job where, like, if you've ever been to my job, it's just a bunch of shelves. And there's, like, little tiny space, like, in between each shelf to where you can see on the other side. Well, I was just, like, I had nothing to do one day, and I was like, well, I've got, like, 30 minutes till it's time for me to leave, so I'm just going to sit here and chill. And I've been listening to music on my headphones, and I was just looking at the wall, completely spacing out, like in my own head, like not even thinking of anything, not even realizing what I'm looking at, you know. And then all of a sudden, I just hear, "Stop!" And I'm like, "What?" And then I hear "Stop" again, and I like take out the headphones, and then there's this guy on the other side of the wall that is just like, dude, stop staring at me. I apparently he thought I'd been staring at him for like 30 minutes. Like just straight, just like sitting there dead. He thought I was playing a bit on him because we fuck with each other. Back then, we like all my friends that worked there, like we just fuck with each other all the time. And he thought I was just fucking with him in some way because I was just like I was like the most dead stare. Just
You made me cry, Jackson.
yeah. And then like whenever I snapped out of it, I think as soon as I snapped out of it, that's when he realized I wasn't actually looking at him. Like he was just like. It was alarming, I'm not gonna lie. Just so I can hear someone go, "Stop! Stop looking at me that way, man." I told him, I'm like, "No, man, I was just spaced out right there, man."
It's awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, good guy. Works at Ernie Williamson now.
Nice. I don't know how to segue into this next thing, but let's create some horror names for each other.
All right, like if you were like in a horror movie or something, like what would be your villain name?
Yeah, like if you were a murderer or you were the villain of this movie, what would your villain name be in this movie?
I got one for Connor.
I've got a lot for all
I
of
have
you
one
guys.
for Connor too.
Okay, the one that I've got for Connor here is you'll be called Conquistador.
Conquistador.
You would be a white man who thinks he's Mexican. And you kill a bunch of other Mexicans because you want to be the last Mexican.
Oh man.
But you realize that the end of your journey is completely unfruitful because at the end of it, you're not even Mexican. So
Right. Yes. The joke's on me the whole time. I'll never be Mexican.
you'll never be Mexican.
Yep.
Well, you know what? That's not for me to say. You can move to Mexico and you could be accepted. Just the way Mexican people can move here, and I will accept them. Be like, you're an
Truth.
American.
Truth.
I was being closed-minded there, but you know what? Still, Conquistador.
Conquistador.
That's what your villain name would be.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to say mine now. That was really good.
The only one that really came to mind was Jackstantine. Pretty much Constantine, but Jackson, and he's fighting demons.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
I had one as well for Jackson. It was Jack Helsing.
Jack Helsing.
Jack Helsing.
But really for Jackson, I had quite a few. So the police are saying this murderer's name is Jackson Hansy Brayman.
Hansy.
Ooh.
Hansy.
Hansy.
He has a fascination with hands, cuts off people's hands for his collection, in quotations. Some private investigators call him the Hanser. Others call him Hansy Jack. The Jaxorcist. Some say he performs a Jaxorcism. Maybe even he'll even Jaxorcise you. Some people call him Jack Handy.
Jaxorcise sounds like something that not Russell, what's his name? I'm a pony, like that guy, dude. It's
Yeah. Some call him just Handy Jack.
Handy Jack.
If it was World War II, some say he'd be a Hanser tank. If you were French, they would call him Le Hand Le Cut.
The hand, the cut.
That's all I got for Jackson.
Handy Jack sounds like something you'd ask for like a prostitute. It's like, hey,
I'll take
Handy
Handy
Jack,
Jack.
back here.
Handy Jack sounds like a jack of all trades, like guy like, hey, you come over and paint your house, or you could rake up the leaves in your yard. And that's how he lures in his victims.
You guys got any more?
When I thought of this, I thought of like if you guys were in a movie together and you were the three main characters.
Okay.
This is what your names would be. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And they're not funny like that, but the first one would be Jackson. And I'm playing off your guys' names. So Jackson, you'd be Jackson Braveman. So you'd be the protagonist.
Whoa.
You'd be the hero.
Okay.
I like that.
And then
Daddy
Connor,
likes this.
Connor would be Connor Killman.
On the murderer.
You're the murderer.
Oh, I
And
like it.
Kyle. I was struggling so hard with Kyle. You're the victim. So
course
your
I
name
am.
would be.
You're the victim.
I thought Kyle Dice, like you die. So like
Okay, so it's
dice,
pretty on the
like you're
nose.
like you're
Yeah.
rolling like you're rolling the die.
I like that name though. Kyle Dice.
Yeah.
If you say it quick enough, it's like, oh, he dies at the end.
I gotcha. Okay.
Anyway.
I like that. Very
Make
creative.
some type of story off of this.
Say my name again.
Connor Killman.
You damn right.
So for you, Quinn, your backstory is, or your name is Quinn Hobbs. You look a little bit like Bellatrix Lestrange.
Love it.
They tried to pin you for the murder of Sirius Black, but during the investigation
pissed me
found
off.
you to be the member of the Death Eaters and murder of other wizards not named Sirius Black. So you killed people, but not Sirius Black.
Yeah. I got the wrong person. I
Yeah.
love it. Cool.
Quinn Hobbs.
Killiquin. I I love it.
You want to hear the name I came up for Quinn?
Sure.
Quintuple face. I started thinking like Leatherface, and I was like, all right, Quinn kills people, but not only does she wear their face, she's like got all the faces like on every part of her body, so she has like
Jeepers
5
Creepers.
faces.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she crazy.
Can she have like more faces like on her body and then like she changes out her face?
Oh yeah,
That's even cooler.
yeah. That would be the crazy twist towards the end of it or whatever. Like I don't know. Friggin' she like catches on fire, clothes burn away. I think you find out the rest of her skin is all faces too. You're like, whoa,
Yeah.
she's 23 faces.
Now she's super burnt. So for Connor, the cops are calling him the constrictor or the condominium killer.
Ooh.
That's good.
He's a really choky kind of guy.
A lot like Handsy Jack from what I hear.
Yeah. They also call him the Condor Killer. Some call him Killer Con. Also Hellcon, Deathcon 9000, Demon Con, Terror Con, Death Con. All of these sound like conventions for death. But that's all I had for Connor. Just a bunch
good.
of
A lot of cons.
a lot of cons.
I like DEFCON 9000.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's all I had for names. You got anything else, Jack?
Oh god, the one that I had for you, I was having the worst time trying to come up with your name, so I just came up with Duck Kyle.
Okay.
You are a horrible experiment gone wrong. You ever see The Fly?
Yeah.
Well, a duck got in this.
So I'm making a teleporting machine or something like that.
Yeah, you're
and the
making a
duck
teleporting
gets in
machine, and
there?
you slowly start becoming a duck.
Nice.
And the farther you become into this duck, the more hostile you get. You know?
Okay.
Till eventually you're just like,
I like that.
I was trying to say kill me and duck, but I don't know. You'll get the line right once you turn into a duck. But yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, but I couldn't think of anything cool with Kyle. So I was just like, Duck Kyle it is, man.
Right. Now,
The theme song of the movie would just be DuckTales, but it would say Duck Kyle.
okay.
Duck Kyle. And then it'll just show you like,
Okay.
Oh my god.
Duck Man. Yeah.
We're about to say Connor?
Slender Kyle
Okay. That
Like a
works.
Slenderman.
or Slender Kai.
Okay.
That's cool.
Except you have like more face. He doesn't have a face, right?
Yeah.
He's got like Kyle's got like an enhanced face, whatever that means.
I like the enhanced face. I feel like I do have an enhanced face.
You can see it no matter how dark it is. That's the kind of thing. Like it'd be pitch black outside, but you can still see his face
Okay.
smiling at you.
It's even creepier.
I got another one for Kyle. Kylie Roosevelt, where he dresses up like Eleanor Roosevelt and slays people. It's all about speed, baby. Dude, you say the most off the wall stuff Eleanor Roosevelt wouldn't say.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of better stuff for Kyle because I feel like I did good for those two, but you got Duck Kyle.
Oh, I don't care.
So I just want to do better for you.
You guys' names are easy to come up with. Kyle doesn't really roll off the tongue. That's why I don't like my name. I hate my name. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that, but I hate my name.
Oh, why?
I just don't like it.
Because it doesn't rhyme.
It just it's so
right.
bland.
It's cool. It's
it can rhyme
Gaelic.
with stuff.
It's Surfer, dude.
Yeah.
It's Gaelic. It's cool.
Totally Kyle.
It's Surfer, dude. What do you want?
No.
You want a rad name, or do you want a boring ass like name like I don't know,
Chad.
like Ted or?
I like Reggie.
We know you like Reggie.
Hank
We
10.
all know that you wish you were born a black man named Reggie.
Hank 10, you know?
Is that why you gave your kids crazy names?
No, my kids have normal names.
No, not crazy, but just not. I didn't mean to say crazy, but not boring names.
There's nothing weird about Anakin and Cohen.
But they're not normal. They're not
true.
something that you would hear all the time.
It's true, I guess.
I think they're awesome.
One, maybe one, yeah. The other one is like I've heard that other one. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, we've been tasked with hunting down paranormal stuff.
Oh, we have.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
We've been tasked with making a paranormal investigation crew.
Okay.
By the government.
By the government's involved.
Yes. What do we call our paranormal investigation crew? And what is our main priority? What is our specialty of our paranormal crew?
Specialty should be like single moms in our area, right?
Okay.
You know, I like if you ask me, I think what we're doing is we're dusting away all the ghosts that people have, you know. So
Okay.
totally original. We call ourselves the Ghost Dusters. I made that up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's start with like what we're fighting first. Like what is our main area of expertise?
The paranormal.
I like.
What do you mean main area of expertise?
I'd want to fight vampires. Those are paranormal.
I was just about to say, like, what do you mean, like, paranormal stuff?
I
You
mean,
want-
if we're an
you want
elite team,
poltergeist, you want jinn, you want wraiths, you want banshees. What specific ghosts do you want?
right? It's like if we're an elite team, we should all have our own specialty, right? It shouldn't just be
Okay.
we're all doing one thing, you know?
Okay.
All
I
right,
know a
well,
lot about vampires.
Quinn called
Quinn-
me.
I
Yeah,
said
Quinn
it
already called
first. I'll do
vampires.
werewolves.
Okay.
I'd also do
All right,
werewolves.
she lycanthropy. I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll exercise the hot 18-year-olds.
They have to be 18 for sure.
Yeah.
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 You sick. I'm going to exercise the hot 19 and above. You
Yeah, I mean,
no,
they already.
I don't know. I guess my thing would, I guess all other ghosts, you know? Spirits.
Name some ghosts.
You want me to name more than the six I just did?
He's just been playing Phasmophobia like all week, dude.
Yeah, name them.
There you go.
Yeah, he just said wraiths and stuff. What else
Yeah,
you want?
Okay.
There's Wraith, Banshee, Spirit, Demon, Poltergeist, Goryu. I was thinking I might be saying that wrong. Jinn. There's a bunch. I keep finding out more names because they keep adding more ghosts to the game. So
So what's your specialty then?
my
All those
specialty?
spirits, dude.
All of them, man.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna take on all of them.
I'm the bro that goes in there and I'll come out and I tell you it's Frank and he's a Jinn. You know?
So you're a witcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I'm kind of a witcher, except I come to you guys for the werewolf and vampire stuff, and then I do everything else.
Nice. So what's the name of our paranormal investigation crew?
Well, for real though, I'm the tech guy.
Okay.
I've got all the tech, and I've got the
And
camera.
an 18-year-old.
No, that was the joke, Quinn. That's the joke. I mean,
I've got the 19 plus.
yeah, I'm the guy that's got all the lights, all the cameras and stuff, and it's probably gonna be the one that dies.
Okay.
Yeah,
At least you know.
and I'm overweight at the same time.
You're the guy that everyone thinks dies, but then at the end of the movie, he comes back and like he's all beat the fuck up. And he's like, I beat the butt fuck her to death or whatever. I shouldn't say that. I'm not trying to give annotations to a specific person.
Yeah, don't kink shame.
I'm not trying to do that. I killed that swan. I don't know if that has any annotation to it either. I don't know.
That's Billy Madison.
Okay.
I think I have a name.
All right. What's the tell me.
Oh,
Come on, Quinn.
the
say it.
Paranormal Reaction Force, the PRF.
Paranormal Reaction Force. That's nice.
I do like how you went PRF after that. It kind of makes me want to try to come up with a slogan that's going to make like a funny name with the letters. Never mind. Move on because it's not. I'm not going to spend too much brain power on that.
Okay.
I'll sit there just going until I figure it out. So
Okay. So we go with Paranormal Reaction Force.
I'm cool with it.
okay, all right.
What about Four Friends and a Ghost?
4 friends and a ghost. Which one of us is a ghost? Is there a ghost among us?
We're looking
1,
for the
2, 3,
ghost.
4.
But what if there's a vampire or a
Yeah.
werewolf?
You got me there. What about Four Friends and a something? Four Friends and a I don't know. Some type of
He really wants to get that 4 friends in there.
4 friends in the silver bullet,
Ooh, that's
because
nice.
that kills the werewolves, right?
And a UV bullet and a ghost bullet.
I don't know. The VGW killers, vampire, ghost, werewolf killers. I don't know.
Ooh,
VGW killers.
Yeah.
VGWK
What's the K?
killers.
Oh, VGWK. Okay.
And we always stay underground and never in like the limelight because of our name. People don't want to do a name on or do a story on us because they're like the VGW killers.
We're going to be Monster Hunter High School, and we'll copy that video game high school thing and do a YouTube thing, and people wear hats.
Yep.
Yep.
So we have Paranormal Reaction Force and VGW killers.
Yeah. I don't know what to I don't know. I got another one. If we get a dog, we can get a van. Right. Mystery Mobile on the side.
Okay.
And I was thinking we might name our dog Scooby-Doo. And then we could just be like the Scooby-Doo and pals or something. I don't know. Scooby-Doo and friends. Scooby-Doo and acquaintances that he works with.
Acquaintances.
From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. So we going with Paranormal Reaction Force or VGW killers?
Or Scooby-Doo and friends.
So what was that? Vampire, werewolf, golf. Vampire, werewolf, ghost killers.
And Ghost Dusters. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, ghost dusters.
That was a gem that I put out there that was original.
But once again, it's what about the vampires and the werewolves?
And the other
I mean,
monsters.
it kind of kind of gets broadened out, you know? When you think of Chuck E. Cheese, do you think, oh, do they have cheese there? No, they got pizza too, man. I think they got really awful wings. Possibly.
Chuck E. Cheese is the name of the mouse, bro.
Chuck E. Cheese is a place that you go to.
It's an institution.
And
All right. I want to get the
cradle of fucking civilization.
I want to get the word society in there.
Okay.
I want hunter and society both in there.
Okay.
Hunter and
I like
society.
where we're going with this, Connor. We're brainstorming.
The werewolf
The
ghost.
Society of Hunters.
If we say it like this, it might work.
And-
The Werewolf, Ghost, and Vampire Hunter Society of 3 young lads and a young woman. I don't know. It'll be a super long one. The billboard will be expensive.
So are we just the society hunters?
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
Society.
We're not hunting society.
It has to be the Society of Hunters and something.
It's like the Monster Hunter Society or the Creature Hunter Society
Creature.
or the Darkness Hunter Society or
Society of something about shadows.
Maybe we create an
What do
entirely
we do in
new word.
shadows?
We take all of our names and we create a new word. We call ourselves Jakai Konki.
the Shadow Hunter
Shadow
Society.
Hunter Society.
I like
All
that
right.
Jackson's
We
going.
want,
Shadow Hunter Society.
yeah, write that down. We want that.
That was Connor right there.
That was collab with
Yeah.
Quinn.
Is Shadow Hunter a book?
Now back to
though?
where Jackson was going.
We probably copied that off of something.
Sounds cool.
What?
Back to where you were going with the blending of our names.
Oh, when I said Quinn Jack Con Kai or something like that?
Yeah, where are we going with that?
But
Can we add society and hunters in there?
you can add a trademark thing. I don't know. Incorporated.
Okay.
Quinn Jack Kai Con Quinn.
Okay.
Quijakai Co. Like it's a company, but the Co is Connor.
Okay, I'll be the company. I'm a company man.
Quincy Geico.
Quijakai Co.
Okay.
I like Shadow Hunter Society.
I like Shadow Hunter Society as well.
Okay, Shadow Hunter Society.
We're the Shadow Hunter Society.
Yeah.
Okay.
We take care of the creepy crawlies in the shadows. So
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Halloween is around the corner.
Can't wait.
So I thought we could go down our top 5 favorite horror movies and thrillers / Halloween movies.
Not gonna lie, my list sucks, but I got it. It's
Not
there.
gonna lie, my list sucks as well, but I have it as well.
I'm curious to hear your guys' lists. Ooh.
Okay, so let's start with your guys' number 5. Connor, we'll go with you.
Batman: The Long Halloween, parts 1 and 2.
That is a good one, man.
It's a really solid Batman movie. It's animated, covers like I think a whole year from one Halloween to the next Halloween. So it's a pretty good one if you've never seen it. I think they're both like 2 hours long, so it ends up being like a 4-hour story. It's really good.
Nice.
Solid Batman.
Good choice. What about you, Quinn?
Scary movie. It's classic. I don't watch real horror movies, so everything I know of scary movies comes from Scary Movie. So,
So you're saying the first one?
yep,
Okay.
it's the most
Great
classic
choice.
one.
My number 5 is The Shining. All work and no play makes Jack a doughboy.
It's a great pick.
I really liked The Shining. I only recently saw The Shining about maybe 2 years ago, and I loved it. So good.
Yeah, it's really good. My number 5 would be Rob Zombie's House of 1,000 Corpses. That movie is a love letter to 1970s grindhouse cinema like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that. And yeah, this movie pushed, like, it was one of those movies that whenever I saw it, it definitely pushed the envelope for what I had seen at that point. And I still love the movie. Movie is great. So yeah, number 5, House of 1,000 Corpses.
Cool. Connor, number 4?
The Blade trilogy.
Nice.
All 3 of them count as one, in my opinion.
Okay.
And yeah, they're great for Halloween. I mean, vampires, blood. What's his name?
Wesley Snipes.
Not Wesley
Ryan
Snipes.
Reynolds.
No. Whistler.
Whistler, yeah.
Yeah, just the name Whistler alone makes it a great movie. But yeah, love everything about Blade. Can't wait till the new one comes out, and hopefully they do some rewrites on that and make that good.
Cool. Quinn, what about you?
Edward Scissorhands.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Movie's great.
Yeah, movie
I
is great.
almost watched it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, if you have like YouTube Premium or whatever, it's a free movie on YouTube.
Oh, cool. My favorite Johnny Depp movie, other than Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think
you
mine is
watched-
Blow?
Oh.
I love Blow. It's a good movie.
Have you watched Chocolat?
Yes. That's a really good one. Really great soundtrack.
I need to watch Chocolat. You guys
Chocolat.
hype it up pretty hardcore. You might watch that this
I
week.
feel like you've seen it, Connor, and you liked it.
Chocolat.
Yeah, it's really good.
Love it. I love it.
I've
Have you seen it, Jackson?
No, I've
He's
never
a
seen
gypsy
it.
in that,
Jackson,
right?
before next
He's a
podcast,
traveler.
Traveler, yeah.
we're gonna give a Chocolat review.
God,
Chocolat Brothers.
I have
We're gonna
zero
get through
desire
it.
to watch
We're gonna
it.
get through it. Give me some skin.
No,
It's our book club for the week.
I refuse because I
Give me
have
your-
zero desire to watch that movie.
Connor says it's wholesome. You don't like wholesome?
It is. It is very
Oh,
good.
I watched it specifically because I'd watched I Love You Man so many times, and they say it's delightful.
Yeah,
So many times,
That's the
those-
only thing that I know about the movie.
Yeah,
Is it delightful,
So
Connor?
good.
it is delightful. It's nice.
Come on,
It's a good
Jack. You
movie.
got something wrong with? You got a problem with delightful?
It's like
Chocolat?
Johnny Depp does
If-
so well.
if you're like at that point where you're like, I don't want to look at any more Johnny Depp movies, watch that movie and be like, oh yeah, he can do a good job. You know,
He can
Carry
be
a film.
sensitive. And
It's not that I don't want to watch Johnny Depp movies. It's that I don't want to watch Chocolat. It's like there's like maybe 20 or 30 things I would want to watch first before I watch Chocolat.
Like the ending of Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah, I'd
Ooh,
rather
that's
watch
good.
that before.
Yeah, you better
Chocolat.
watch
but
it.
he's not going to do it.
He's not going to. My number 4 is Alien.
ooh, that's
Alien
classic.
is so good, man.
Scary.
I love Alien, and it was. I almost put Alien 2 on my list, but I don't really consider Alien 2 to be that scary. The first one is more of a horror movie. The second one's more of an action movie. But I love Alien, man. Just what they can do with the limited effects they had, and just to get the kind of scare out of there with just that one weird looking alien. I love it. Love me some Xenomorph. It's good stuff. That's my number 4.
My number 4 is Hereditary.
You like the scary stuff.
I like the stuff that, like, afterwards, I'm like, man, a few pixels of my soul just went away right after that.
Yeah, man.
So-
If you had a kid, you wouldn't like that movie.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine. I'm not trying to have a kid, though.
Yeah.
That's not real wood.
It's not real wood.
But I enjoyed Hereditary, except for that one scene where the kid dies. Otherwise, it's good. Spoilers.
Yeah. That's actually kind of one of the things that really, like, made me like it more is because that was completely, like, out of nowhere for me. You know? I thought the whole movie was going to be about the kid. And, yeah. Like, yeah, spoiler alert. She's, like, dead, like, quicker than halfway through the movie. So that, like, pretty much, like, everything that I thought about what the movie was going to be about was flipped on its head, and it's like, bro, I don't know what's happening anymore now.
Yeah.
So
All right, so my number 3 is Beetlejuice.
That's a good one. I almost had that on my list.
none of these are horror movies, by
classic.
the way.
Halloween
It's
movies.
Halloween.
Kyle
Is it
had-
Halloween?
He
list,
said
or is it-
horror / Halloween. I
said-
went all
okay.
Halloween.
All right.
I don't
went
watch
horror
horror, so
yeah.
same Connor.
Yeah.
My number 3 was Hocus Pocus. The first one, second one was trash.
I refuse to watch the second one.
I hated it.
Oh, I thought you were already giving your number 2 pick. I'm like, damn, we skipped already. Yeah, I watched about, 5 minutes of the second one, and I'm like, okay, they Disney Channel movied this
Oh yeah,
movie.
the ending was just the worst way you could ever have ended it.
It looked
So-
like garbage.
They gave it a Disney ending.
So bad. It was like
Let's
Yeah.
watch.
a Disney Channel movie.
Exactly.
Going through my
Yeah.
brain. It was such a Disney Channel movie, circa 1999 or 2006.
And the acting was just horrible.
Yeah,
It was such a disappointment.
yeah. My number 3 is the Paranormal Activity movies. So that would be the first
first
three.
Yeah.
Those freaked me out when I
First
watched
three
them.
movies are genuinely really good.
I definitely enjoy the first three. I watched the fourth one and I was like, okay, it's definitely starting to take a dive.
Yeah.
Even though I semi-enjoyed the first or the fourth one.
Yeah, I semi enjoyed it as well, but
And
it was
then-
not the first three.
What was the fifth one? The
Those were
marked
freaky.
ones?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that one sucked.
That one was awful.
But I haven't. That movie is one of the last movies, like scary movies I saw in theater with a ton of people like in the theater, and just hearing girls in the background just screaming like crazy, and it was just a fun movie experience. Like all those movies that because me and Rachel would go see them in theater, and we would have just a blast every time.
Yeah. Before we continue, I've only had one movie theater experience like that where I saw a horror movie, and the theater was packed, and it was for The Exorcism of Emily Rose. And holy shit, did that movie give me nightmares, man? Like the part where she's in the classroom and it's like the first scene, like where they really crank it up. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that movie before?
No.
Oh man, there's a part like where
Is
she's
this
in
movie on your list?
No, it's not. It is
Okay.
not. But there's a part in this movie like where she's in the classroom and it's raining outside and it's dark, and everyone's just kind of working on classwork. She like looks over and this guy's just kind of like staring at her because she looks like she's been freaking out, you know. So he's kind of like looking at her worried. She looks ahead, like sees, like looks at the window, crazy face like fogs up on the window, and then she looks back at the guy. All of a sudden, the guy's face just goes like eyes go black and like paint starts dripping out of it. She freaks out. She runs out in the streets, and everyone that she sees running by has like a crazy fucked up distorted face. Like that part, like I was like, holy shit, dude, this is so scary, man.
You guys should do a watch party in one podcast and watch a movie like that or Chocolat. One of them. You guys should do a watch party though.
I feel like, I mean, we definitely want to do movie commentaries at one point, and I think doing horror movie commentaries would be a lot of fun just because we could riff hard on horror movies.
So what's your third movie?
Crap, I started talking about Exorcism of Emily Rose and I forgot what my third was, and all of a sudden. Oh yeah, my third is Ex Machina. Ex Machina is, I don't know, I love that movie. Have you ever seen it? You've seen it.
Yeah, that was
but I
Halloween
don't-
though.
I would not I guess you guys.
It's
Is it 'cause she's like a monster?
I consider thrillers to be
Okay.
like, and it's dark, so
Okay.
if it's dark and it's a thriller, I'll consider it like something to watch. So
Gotcha. Okay. Connor, what's your number two?
What We Do in the Shadows. Should be no surprise, you know. If you watched it, it's a really good one.
Okay.
before you guys go, that's my number two as well. Since you made it a Halloween list, What We Do in the Shadows is also my number two.
So good.
I had like,
That is a great
because I
movie.
was
Let me watch that
originally
again.
I was thinking horror movies in my head, and as soon as like you said Halloween list too, I was like, well, What We Do in the Shadows has to be on my list.
Right.
So,
Just too good, man.
I haven't seen that in years. I need to watch it again. It was really good.
Yeah. Those of you at home, watch the movie, then watch the show. You'll love it.
Banger.
So good.
It really is.
My number two is The Addams Family.
Okay.
The one where Uncle Fester loses his memory and comes back.
Isn't that one played by Christopher Lloyd?
yeah, that's the first movie with Christopher Lloyd playing it. Yeah.
The second
yeah,
one's
that
good
movie's
too.
great.
The second one's up there as well, but the first one is just, it's awesome.
My favorite scene of that movie is when they pull the lever and they start going down that slide. And I don't know, as a kid, I loved the song that was playing all the time. So I would just rewind the VCR, go right back to the beginning of the slide, press play, and just
Hell yeah.
I did that so much.
My number two is one of my all-time favorite movies. Regardless, it's Signs. Mm-hmm. And not a lot of people think the movie's scary, but it freaks me out hardcore. It's not really
I've
that
always
scary,
known-
but
Since you were little, I feel like you liked that movie.
yeah, the movie freaks me out. Really anything with
Isn't that what they're
aliens like
making-
that, but
Isn't that what they're making fun of in like Scary Movie 4,
Scare Me 3,
The
yeah.
peanut out of their fingers.
Peanut out of their finger, yeah.
And the wife is pinned with the truck, and the chick keeps like ripping the hot dog and stuff.
Let's say this is her bottom half.
And like, I can admit the ending is not the best, and the way they get rid of the aliens is not the best.
Yeah, and like the whole plot of the aliens coming to a planet that's 70% toxic to them.
Yeah,
That's not the best thinking as well.
but
So.
up until the ending, that movie is fire, dude. Them in the basement, that whole scene is straight fire. Love it.
Oh man,
That was good. That was a
when the
classic.
hand moves over the kid's face, dude, I was like,
As a kid, I lost it at that scene.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
When the hand
dude.
came out, I was just like too much for me, dude.
not to mention the Obi-Dobi is behind. Well, I forget what he says, but it's something more like Obi-Dobi is behind. It's something like that. And then
man.
comes out Jaxercising.
Yeah, it sure does. What's your number 2, Jack? Oh, you already said
Oh
it.
yeah, what we do in the shadows.
What's your number 1, Connor?
Quinn and I have the same number 1. Are you ready to say it, Quinn? The Nightmare Before Christmas! Yay!
Yeah. Why do you guys like it so much?
I like the style.
I do. I love it too. I love Tim Burton.
I like a lot of the songs.
Songs are
Very,
fire.
very catchy.
Yes.
My favorite levels is a play on Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yep, they are good. The Oogie Boogie ones.
But yeah, they're just it's a delightful film. You
I'll
know,
tell you why I like it. I like it because my favorite holiday is Christmas, and so when they go to Christmas land, the song he sings. What is this? What's this? What's this? There's
Magic in the air. Yeah.
What's this? Oh, it's so good.
I like the name Sandy Claus too. I think that's
Yeah.
very nice. It's creative and fun.
I was quarantined for 2 weeks during Halloween last year, and that movie was on like every day on ABC Family, and I watched it every day. I did not get tired of it.
It's a good one.
It's
It's
great.
a good one.
Yep, here we go again.
Close second is The Corpse Bride.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Tangent?
That's all this
All right.
podcast is one big tangent.
What do you think of that Caroline movie?
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah. Pretty weird, isn't it?
Yeah. All the kids are like, I had a bunch of movies on the board, Halloween movies, and they're all like, Coraline. I'm like, no. That's legit scary.
Yeah, that one's kind of creepy, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My number 1, you guys could probably guess it. Did you look at my list?
No,
Sixth Sense.
No.
Saw.
No.
Freddy.
No.
Suicide
Nightmare.
Squad with Jared Leto.
Yes.
Ew,
Yes.
are you serious?
Scary.
Anyone that watched that movie would tell you how horrifying that movie was.
I know it is.
Oh.
People
Scary
running
movie.
out of the theaters, crying and screaming, saying, "I want my money back."
No. It's it.
Oh.
It.
Part 1 or part 2?
1.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
I've
part
been
1
looking,
for sure. Part 1.
I've been looking at that all podcast, and I should have.
It part 1 is so good, dude. The scene that always gets me is the scene where it comes out of the movie projector and like messes that kid up and like breaks his arm or whatever. That whole scene is so creepy. Ugh, love it.
It was
Part 2 is pretty good too, but it's not as good.
It was a good remake for sure.
I loved it. Yeah.
I guess my number 1, and this is kind of a bailout because I'm going to say the remake and the original, both number 1, Evil Dead.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I don't know what that is.
Evil Dead.
Oh man,
Is it vampires?
Evil Dead would have probably would have been my number 6. The new version of Evil Dead. Yeah. So good. What were you saying, Quinn?
I don't know what it is.
ooh, that movie is hardcore, and I cannot wait for the next one. Supposedly, they are going to break the blood record from the first one. Yeah, it is going to be gnarly, man. Have you seen Evil Dead?
Yeah,
Okay.
the new one. Yeah.
Yeah, the new one is freaking sick. I don't know why
That
I didn't put it on
ending
my
is
list.
that ending is something to see, man.
Oh, yeah,
you
it
gotta
is.
watch that.
It's one of those things to where like whenever like the ending happens, like you go, oh shit, dude, because it's like,
You start banging your head. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Yeah, she has no idea what we're referencing.
Raining blood from a lacerated sky.
Do you plan on watching the movie? You're not
Not
a
at
horror
all.
movie enthusiast. Okay, well, spoiler alert. Like all these people that go to this cabin, they each one by one starts getting taken over by an evil spirit. Once it consumes 5 spirits, that's basically when, or 5 souls, I should say. Once it consumes 5 souls, that's when the devil like reanimates and starts walking the earth. And that's kind of how that movie ends. Is last person dies. The last girl that's left is like outside, and she thinks that it's over. Except no, all of a sudden it starts raining blood from the sky, and that's what I actually mean. Literally raining blood like everywhere. And then all of a sudden, like out of the ground, like arm grabs her leg, and it's like a doppelganger of her, but it's like evil and twisted, which I'm assuming is like the devil version or some shit.
And she has to fight her at the end.
Rad.
She gets her arm cut off, and
Oh yeah,
she,
it's
she
so
saws a
sick.
demon. She saws the demon thing like down the middle in half.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Worth
There's
watching.
a lot of blood in that last scene, man. It's just nothing
It's
but
so
blood.
freaking rad. Yeah, let me redo this list. The Shining, I'm taking The Shining off.
Okay.
Evil Dead is number 5.
It's one of the most metal fucking movies I've ever seen.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Very good.
Being in the theater with you watching that movie, especially with the part where the possessed girl is cutting her face with the glass, it's one of those things to where like you know what's going on like a minute ahead of time, but they don't actually show her face yet. You just hear what she's doing. And I just hear Kyle in the seat next to me in a theater of people, and he's just like, oh God. Oh God. Oh, he does that thing. He does that thing where he's like freaked out, like he starts laughing, and then he's like, oh my God.
Oh man, I'll never forget that. That was so much fun, man.
Yeah, I was glad I was able to talk you into going to see that.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, seeing that movie really gave me like a love, like a new kind of love for going and watching like scarier movies and stuff like that.
It's like a small reboot for the genre.
Yeah, like because there was a huge period of time where I avoided them like freaking plague. I hated scary movies. It's
There was
not
a
my
bunch
thing.
of bullshit that came out for a long time, man.
Yeah.
We
Sure.
got stuck in a period of, like, for lack of a better, like teen screams. You know,
Yeah.
movies like Prom Night, When a Stranger Calls, like stuff that was
Oof, such a bad movie when a stranger calls.
like, yeah, dude. It's like, of course he's in the house. That's all I could think of. I was like, of course that's what's going to happen at the end. He's already in the house. Oh, man. So, yeah, we had just like a long period of just like really bullshit movies that were advertised to us, and anything that was good was usually underground stuff that you had to just randomly find at movie gallery. And if you weren't someone that wanted to see horror movies, you wouldn't pick that stuff up.
Kind of like on the same level as like The Endless. Like
Yeah.
that wasn't an advertised movie, but
Yeah, that movie was awesome.
yeah, that's another movie that I recommend as well as The Endless.
Yeah, I almost put The Endless on my list.
Yeah, a
Very
lot of
good
people
movie.
don't like the movie though.
Yeah, it's polarizing,
Yeah,
but fuck them.
yeah,
You're
No.
wrong.
yeah. Quinn, you had a game for us, right? Or did you bring anything for us this week?
Yeah, I have a Halloween trivia.
Ooh,
The first part is like movie trivia, and the second part is general Halloween trivia.
Okay.
okay.
I might do good at the Halloween.
You want to
trivia.
play? You want to play a game?
I would like. to play.
game.
Give me your pin, Kyle. Thank you. Thank you.
can have my accoutrement.
Don't you dare look over here, Connor.
And just like do something to where because I have to look this way, so
Yeah.
just do something.
You can't see it now, can you?
No, I can't see it.
All right. We'll wait. All right. First question is a multiple choice, and I'll keep track somewhere if you guys get it right. Okay. First question. This is movie trivia. Which iconic movie monster claims to be the most successful horror franchise in history? A. Godzilla. B. Frankenstein. C. Alien. D. Chucky.
Well, take a crazy guess and go Godzilla.
I'm gonna also say Godzilla.
I'm gonna go Alien.
All right, it was Godzilla.
Gojira.
Good job, guys.
Gojira.
I'm gonna put up here K, C, J. You guys got that one. Okay. Question number dos. Which vintage horror movie got 10 Academy Award nominations? A. Halloween. B. The Exorcist. C. When a Stranger Calls. And then D. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
That would be The Exorcist.
I was gonna say the
Yeah, I'll go with the
This
Exorcist.
is too easy.
Yeah.
See, I don't watch horror movies, so these all seemed hard to me. Okay.
Okay.
Question 3. Who played Jonathan Harker in Francis Ford Coppola's version of Dracula? A. Keanu Reeves. B. Gary Oldman. C. Anthony Hopkins. D. Carrie Elwes. Is it Elwes or Els?
What was the movie again, please?
Dracula.
Say the.
It's either C or D, man.
Yes,
I'm gonna go C.
say
Anthony
the
Hopkins.
No, say the answers one more time.
Keanu Reeves.
No.
Gary Oldman. Anthony Hopkins. Carrie Elwes.
I'm gonna say Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
I'll go with D. Carrie Elwes, or however you pronounce his name.
That's the guy from Princess Bride.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I said C.
It was Keanu Reeves.
Oh no!
What?
What?
You were all wrong.
Ah shit! I'll suck,
Isn't
bro.
Keanu Reeves in Bram Stoker's Dracula?
No, he's in Francis Ford Coppola's.
Damn.
Is Gary Oldman's in
I did not know Keanu Reeves was in
Bram
Dracula.
Stoker's
Spoiler
Dracula,
alert.
right?
They're all in the movie.
Really?
What?
Yeah, they're all characters in that movie.
But only one's Dracula.
Okay.
But
that's
only
why-
one's Dracula.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I never watched it, so
I didn't. Yeah.
Next. Which
Wait.
90s? Oh,
John Carpenter's Vampires is a good movie, though. I watched that recently. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
Pretty good movie.
a
Yeah.
lot of good John Carpenter stuff.
I've seen the movie. Yeah.
okay. Which 90s horror movie won 3 Academy Awards? Arachnophobia? The Sixth Sense? Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or Scream?
That would be The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, I'm also going Sixth Sense.
I'm gonna
yeah.
go Sixth Sense as well.
It was Bram Stoker's Dracula.
We suck.
Dracula. Okay.
I thought I would be good at this.
Okay. Which iconic scary movie had Johnny Depp's film debut?
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
A Nightmare on Elm Street? Edward Scissorhands? The Lost Boys? Or The Slumber Party Massacre?
What was the question one more time?
Which iconic scary movie had Johnny Depp's film debut?
That would be Friday the 13th.
I'm gonna go.
That wasn't an option.
Or no, when I say Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street is
Okay.
what I meant to say.
I'm gonna say The Lost Boys.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It was A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, he gets sucked into a bed and then he turns into a blood fountain.
Yes.
Oh, that's gross.
Pretty hot.
I've never seen that movie.
Okay. Which ancient city houses the mummy in the iconic horror movie The Mummy? A. Pyramses. I
Nope.
don't know how to say
That
it.
ain't it.
B. Amarna.
Nope.
C. Alexandria.
No.
No.
D. Hamanoptera.
I've got all the horses.
Okay.
Shout out to Brendan Fraser,
This is
my
a
man.
bonus.
Yep.
Can't wait to see your movie, dude.
Okay, the last movie trivia. Which is the most famous Kubrick-Stephen King collaboration? Eyes Wide Shut, The Shining, A Clockwork Orange.
Ooh.
Please repeat the question one more time.
Which is the most famous Kubrick-Stephen King collaboration?
I'll go Eyes Wide Shut, I guess.
I'll go The Shining.
The Shining.
It was The Shining.
Respect.
All right.
I'm going to say The
So,
Shining is the only one that I
Jackson-
knew for sure that Stephen King wrote.
Jackson has a lead with 5, Connor's at 4, and Kyle's at 3. Close. Okay. This is general Halloween trivia, okay?
All right, this is where everyone mess up.
Yeah, this one's a bit harder. Which famous magician actually died on Halloween?
Ooh.
A.
Oh.
Harry Houdini. B. Alexander Herman. C. Robert Houdin.
I'm going Herm.
Herm.
That it's Harry Houdini.
Connor.
Go C.
Robert Houdin. It was Harry Houdini.
Wow.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Isn't that insane?
Didn't he get punched?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he
the guy
died-
that had
yeah.
appendicitis, and he was known for like just taking punches and stuff. And then someone punched him when he wasn't ready for it, and yeah, basically ruptured his appendix or something.
Died
like
on
that.
Halloween.
Died.
All right. Can you guess how many calories are in the average trick-or-treat Halloween bag? Around 10,000, around 11,000, around 15,000, or around 12,000. Again, that's 10, 11, 15, and 12,000.
I'm gonna say 15,000.
How much of what?
Calories are in the average trick-or-treat bag.
Oh,
I'm gonna go 11,000.
Okay.
yeah. I'll go. Is there? You said there's a 12,000. Mm-hmm. I'll go with 12.
Kyle got it right with 11,000. Oh, he's tied with Connor now.
Even numbers failed me.
All right. This is the same type of question. How many pounds of candy corn are produced every single year?
Oh.
6 billion.
20 million, 40 million, 25 million, or 35 million pounds?
40 million.
40.
Correction. It's all recycled from the year before.
Recycled candy corn. Gosh. You said there's a 25 option? 25?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll go with
There's
25.
a 20, 40, 25, 35.
I'll take 35.
Jackson got it with 35.
Dang.
Dirty dog.
Hey, that was a shot in the dark, man. And I hit a bullseye.
Okay. What were originally used as the first jack-o'-lanterns? Apples,
Squash.
turnips, parsnip, or yam? Again, that's apples, turnips, parsnips, or yam.
I'm gonna
I'll go
yam.
apple.
I'm
Apple,
gonna say a
yam.
turnip.
Good job, Jackson.
Turnips, huh?
You tell me it's not apple?
No.
Gosh.
I don't know. I was like,
Do you know where they
apples
originated?
won't really. I don't know. I don't think apples grow everywhere, but maybe turnips do.
Wow.
Do you know where it originated?
Bonus
Question.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
Boston.
Country.
It
Boston,
originated
Texas.
in Ireland.
Good job, Jackson.
What?
Yes.
Unreal. Unreal.
I was like, only the Irish. I'm glad I got that right. I had no fucking
good.
Okay.
racism works sometimes.
Hey, whoa.
I don't know if you can be racist. Yeah, you can. I've seen Gans in New York.
Okay. What year will have the next Halloween with a full moon?
What's the next year that'll have a Halloween with a full moon?
2025.
2039.
Okay.
2030. Oh, or do you want to do who's ever closest?
No, just go.
Oh. 2025 or 2042. That is again 39, 30, 25, or 42.
I'm going 25.
I'm gonna also go 25.
You said 30 was an option?
Yeah.
30.
None of them got it right. It was 39.
Eek.
This is a bonus question. I don't think we'll need it though. All right. This is pick a number type of one. There's no multiple choice. How many colors of M&Ms are there in a normal bag?
9.
9.
Normal bag of M&Ms. There's 5.
Jackson.
6.
Jackson got it.
You dirty dog.
You guys are cheating. I don't know how you're cheating, but you're
Giving it a
cheating.
winking. All right.
Are you guys in cahoots?
Okay. In what state is it? I think this one I'm gonna have you guys guess, and if nobody gets it, then I'll do multiple choice.
Okay.
In what state is it illegal to dress up as a nun or a priest on Halloween? Whoever's first.
New York City.
South Carolina.
Georgia.
No, again.
Florida.
Oh, we're doing states?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oklahoma.
I'll do multiple
Maryland.
choice. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky.
Louisiana.
Kentucky.
That sounds like an Alabama thing.
Yep.
Dang it, Jackson!
I said Alabama.
Did you?
No.
All right. Here's the last one. Okay. If you think you know the answer, I don't say your name or something. What does the word Halloween mean?
Halloween. I don't know. Halloween.
All right. Do we all just guess?
What is it? Okay, what does it come from? That's better.
The Netherlands.
No.
That All Hallows Eve.
Yes. Good job.
You saw Hocus Pocus, didn't you?
Man, I can't remember exactly where it comes from.
Let me tell you who the winner was.
Yeah.
What does All Hallows Eve even mean?
I don't.
What's a Hallows
Hallows
Eve?
Eve.
It was Hallowed Evening or Holy Night was the original. And it was all about they would dress up as saints and walk around singing and stuff.
Yes, it was to celebrate loved ones that have passed.
Yes. So Jackson got 12 points. Connor and Kyle both got 4 apiece.
Yes.
Hell yeah! I can't believe I got the Irish ones.
You got every bonus question that I had.
Okay. Well, did you guys bring a topic?
I got some stuff if you want to talk about some other stuff. It doesn't matter, though.
Did you bring anything, Jack?
No, I don't really have a topic this week.
You got one percolating for next week?
I might.
Nice. All right, Connor, hit us with what you got.
Oh, you want to do one?
Yeah, unless you want to save it for next week or something.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, hit us with what you got.
So we all know, like, if you ever see a surfer in a movie or a TV show, there's always a spot of the beach that's locals only, right?
Yeah.
So what part of Joplin should be locals only? You guys ever thought about that?
Nah.
Quite the question.
I guess all the disc golf courses.
That's what I thought originally, like Landreth, McClellan.
Yeah.
The parks.
They can have McClellan.
The Ticks have McClellan, Jackson.
Yeah, the Ticks have it.
Yeah, I would say probably disc golf courses.
Yeah, I'd say Firehouse as well.
Firehouse subs.
And Popeyes. Yeah. Those are mine. Locals only, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
You got anything, Jack?
Nah, not really.
You like all other towns coming to hang out?
Yeah, like come chill.
What about the swimming pool?
The swimming pool, like I don't go to it. I don't know. I guess the half pipe over at Schifferdecker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a small little half pipe. So yeah, I'd be like, all right, locals only on this small little piece here.
Yeah. It works.
But even then, I'd probably be like, hey, some of the outsiders can come in.
You gotta be hot though.
I don't know. On Connor's same line of thinking, Raising Cane's.
That's your
That
jam?
shit is so good. I had that for dinner today.
Hell yeah.
Does it taste like it did when you were in Texas?
Yeah, Texas tasted better.
Oh,
I think because it was new. You know,
yeah.
my taste buds had never tasted with the cane
It
sauce.
was your first time, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one, Connor.
Yeah.
Makes you
I
think.
guess. I don't know.
It makes you think.
The road systems. I changed my mind. I want to say all road systems in Joplin, locals only.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, let's move into Yo Dude, check this out. Who wants to
All
get us started?
I'll go ahead and start. In case y'all didn't know, like my favorite Western movie of all time is Django Unchained. That movie is just phenomenal to me, but I did not know. I found out today that that movie actually holds the record for uses of the N-word. Like it is said 110 times during that movie, which is like way more than any other movie before its time.
Don't try to beat that record today, Jackson.
I'm not. Why would I ever go for the
I'm
record?
just saying, don't do it.
Is that the one where Leo's in that movie?
Yeah.
And they made him say it, didn't they?
Yeah, he like Leo actually had like a lot of problems like saying it
That's what I heard.
and stuff like that. Samuel L. Jackson just like apparently like took him to the side during the movie. He was like, "Motherfucker, this is just another Tuesday for us."
I love Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel was
Jackson.
just like he's like, "Man, we're trying to make a movie right now." And he's like, "If we were to do this any other way, it'd be disrespectful to our ancestors who went through this shit." So
He's cool.
that's one way. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino definitely did not what's the word I'm looking for here? Like
Hold back.
Hold back.
Yeah, he didn't kindergarten cop that movie at all.
Yeah.
Something about gloves, right? Safety gloves, some kind of
Kid gloves.
kid gloves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid gloves are off.
What you got, Connor?
Yo, dude, check this out. Our boy The Rock, man, not going to run for president anymore. I don't know if you guys saw this.
What?
Yep, off the table is what he's saying.
How sad.
So there goes my vote. I'll probably still write him in, but yeah, it kind of sucks he's not going to run.
There will be a single teardrop on your head.
If you guys had to vote for a celebrity to run for president, who would you pick?
Henry Cavill. Oh wait, he's British. It'd be cool to have a hot president.
Tony Hawk. He'll do the 900.
He'd be pretty good. Yeah, the first 900 in office.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
You know Red Bull would come out with a video like that. The first 900 in like the fucking Oval Office over here.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Vice President Rodney Mullen.
Oh my god, dude. I think Samuel L. Jackson could probably do a good job too.
Took the words out of my
Yeah.
mouth, Connor. That was on Samuel L. Jackson. Yes.
Robert De Niro would be good. He'd be tough.
You talking to me?
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
scary.
Morgan Freeman's getting old, but
Oh my god.
you know,
Morgan Freeman
He'd
would be
be
the
great.
perfect president.
shoot
would
this
be.
motherfucker.
Yeah. We're gonna go over to Iran. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do the impression. I shouldn't do the joke. Let's not do it.
Yo, dude, check this out. So, you guys know the movie The Bucket List?
Yep.
The Bucket List is the first time that phrase was actually used.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So,
Shut up.
anytime before that movie, it was just not a phrase that was used. And a lot of people are like, wait, no. But yeah, that's true.
Mandela.
It's one of those probably Mandela effect things, but The Bucket List has only been popular since the movie.
That blows my mind.
Yep.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
Then where did they come up with that term? If it wasn't,
They just made it up,
They
Quinn.
made it up
Wow.
for the movie. Look it up.
Holy.
Look it up.
I am.
They used to just be called lists. Now they're called bucket lists.
I've got one that's kind of like that.
Okay.
You guys ever hear slobber knocker?
Nope.
You've never heard slobber
I've
knocker
heard that
before?
Is
term.
it boobs?
You've heard that term?
I've heard the term.
It's
Yeah.
boobs, right?
It's
I don't
not
think-
boobs.
no.
No.
Then what is it?
It's
Hey, my little sister's here. Actually.
it's just basically like an expression of like anytime someone gets hit really hard in the face, like, oh, that's a slobber knocker.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't a term until Jim Ross coined it, like in WWE or something like that. But people think that existed before.
Sounds like an old timey term.
Yeah.
A slobber knocker. Yeah, you got hit by a slobber knocker.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you find out, Quinn?
The term was used. It says 1999, but it says in 1999 by American and British screenwriter Justin Zackham in his screenplay for the 2007 film The Bucket List.
Boom!
Hug it, chug it, bug it.
Damn it. And it comes from to kick the bucket. So things to do before you die.
Yeah.
Kick the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense now.
Explain it.
It always made sense.
It
But
just-
I can't why they came up with the word for the movie.
Yes, yes,
You know what I'm
okay. All right. You really saved yourself on that one, Quinn.
Never knew bucket list. No, I did.
You got your dude?
I don't.
That's okay.
Because it wasn't on your list. I thought you guys don't do that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
we
sure
do.
I think
Kyle insists.
if I was gonna do
That's the show, Jackson.
if I was gonna do a Yodu, check this out. It was just gonna be, hey, I found out what my costume was gonna be for Halloween. Well, that's not really exciting.
But what is it?
It's Merida.
Merida. From the hit movie Brave, Disney Pixar?
Yeah, heard of it?
Yeah, you got a line you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brave.
This is what I'm gonna say when I'm Merida. Some say destiny is tied to the land,
Oh my God.
as much a part of us as we are of it. Others say fate is woven like a cloth. For one's destiny intertwines with another.
You got the accent down. You got the accent down.
That's what I'm gonna say when I'm Merida.
That was great, dude.
Now say this. I want you to see all of me, Jon Snow. You've got the accent.
What was it? I want you to see all of me, Jon Snow.
That's where we're going to end that.
Go home, rewatch that episode.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got any words of wisdom for us?
Halloween is coming up again. Be on the lookout for them drop bears. They're everywhere in Joplin right now.
It's new time of year. Gotta watch out for the drop bears.
Yep. Drop bears are everywhere. Also, like and subscribe, please, if you enjoyed the show. Also, we got a Patreon that we finally have up. Patreon.com/crashingwithfriends. No underscores or anything like that.
Not the crashing with friends. We've been getting a lot of confusion. Just crashing with friends.
Crashing with friends.
Yeah.
So check that out.
So what are the details for all that, Connor?
I added one tier, $5. It's just a general donation thing. So nothing really super crazy going on there. It's just if you want to donate $5, it's like a monthly thing, Maybe add some more tiers later on if there's a high demand for it, but I don't really see that being the case.
Yeah.
So-
it's one of those things like eventually we're going to take the pot of money and we're going to figure out something to do that's going to either make the show better or something like that.
Like a new camera.
The camera would be the top of the list. Yeah.
Camera would be at the top of the list.
Camera is top of the list.
So yeah, if you feel like you want to, help the podcast out, that'd be a great way to do it for sure.
But if you don't feel like donating, it's not a problem. We love doing this for free anyways for people that like to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
gonna
an
get
extra
stuff
thing
either
if you
way.
feel. Yeah, if you feel like you want to do it, cool. If not, no big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, Jackson. Don't worry about it.
But that was patreon.com/crashingwithfriends. Is that right, Connor?
That's what it is. Yep.
All right.
That is it.
And also, I'd like to read emails from people. So if you guys ever feel like you want to email us, it's crashingwithfriends@gmail.com.
Yeah, you can. You got questions specifically for certain people or anything like that? Go ahead and send them in. And yeah.
Yeah, we'll read your name and we'll read your question, and
Yeah.
We'll make you the celebrity.
We might make new segments out of this. I don't know.
anything that makes the podcast better.
Yeah, at this point, we're just doing this for shits and giggles. So,
But it would be good to have a bunch of questions banked from the community that listens. If we ever didn't have like a guest or something, we could always just answer questions and have, community topics that we just talk about as well.
Yep.
Either one.
But we definitely have been noticing just the amount of viewers that are watching the show, and really, really appreciate it every single week. It's humbling is what it is. It's pretty awesome.
it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Tens of viewers turned into 100 viewers.
Are you serious?
Tens to 100.
You love
Believe
it.
it.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Viewers/listeners.
That's awesome.
But we definitely love all the views and stuff, and I think that's going to end it for us, guys.
Yeah.
Quinn, thank you for being on episode 55 of Crashing with Friends. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you guys all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Awesome. I need to start watching your guys' podcast again.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.